just started calling their theaters, being like, no, we want it to come. And it was like a huge success. And he made it for, I want to say $3 million. And then, let me see. Iron, is it? Yeah, it's like
something Iron. No,
Iron something.
It was Iron something.
And then Iron Lung. Yeah,
was that it?
Yeah, grossed over $50 million. I think he made it for 3.
Wow.
But it was like, that's a guy that just basically did it like a tour, like how we would tour and sell tickets.
Markiplier. That was in guy's name, Markiplier. And what does it say? Can you take me into the what happened with the movie?
He just made it. He said he wanted to make it.
The Iron Lung movie was independently self-financed and created by YouTuber Markiplier, who wrote, directed, produced, edited, and starred in it, operating without a major studio. He shot the film over 35 days using a life-size 9,000-pound submarine set mounted on a hydraulic motion rig. Wow. After struggling to find traditional Hollywood distribution, he self-distributed the film. Massive fan campaigns convinced major theater chains to screen it. The indie film became a massive box office hit, grossing $50 million on a $4 million budget. Wow.
So he had his fans all call. I bet once he said he wanted to go out, he was in a few theaters, and his fans kept calling their theaters and their towns, and they said they want to see it, and then he went out and said it. $4 million budget.
That's amazing. That's incredible, dude.
But that's where you see movies where you're like, that guy did it kind of like how you would tour on a comedy club. Like you're going and selling tickets just in these towns.
Right.
And so if you got a big following like that tours, and you go make a movie, I mean, it's like, can he go do that? I understand the one time is kind of like, oh yeah, it's crazy. So it'd be a matter of, can he go do it again, or can he repeat it? And
yeah, it's interesting. I mean, even with our own movie, I don't know what we sold compared to like if I were touring in a place as opposed to people that came out to go to the theaters. I know it. Well, I don't think it was close, but I do know that I had a lot of friends who were like, dude, I haven't been to the movie theater in 8 years.
Yeah.
10 years. Right?
Yeah.
I had a lot of people who went to the movie theaters by themselves, dude. We had one video of a dude, he sent it in. He went to the movie theater. Nobody else was in the theater, right? He ends up watching, what was this dude's name? I got to find it. We'll put it in. He ends up just taking his shirt off and sitting there and watching the movie by himself, relaxing. He's the only guy in there. Watch the whole thing by himself. This dude, I think it's like, it was this guy. It's like this like Latino guy. He's at work and he's like, bro, I'm freaking tired, but I want to go see this movie, maybe. I don't know. And then you see him walking. He's like, nobody's even here. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, I guess I'll just enjoy myself. And I don't know what happened after that. I mean, we know he had the shirt off and watched it. Oh, yeah, this is him right here, dude. This is the guy. Can you pull it up?
Man, I just got off of work. I got this movie I'm trying to go watch. Dude, I don't feel like doing shit, to be honest. Look, I still made it in this but look, check it out. Ain't nobody in this bitch, bro. My out to myself, cuz.
We comfort 365 windows with every tune purchase. And Champion makes buying windows easy.
He just took it.
An in-home appointment that fits your schedule.
And he had to set the phone up somewhere and do this. That's kind of a vibe, though, dude.
Yeah.
That's him right there. Golden Cheeseburger right there. Golden_cheeseburger. Shout out him being a hard worker, went to catch the
I've
movie.
never even thought about wanting to take your shirt off. I think people either don't or do want to take their shirt off.
Yeah.
I don't want to take my shirt off, but I mean, if someone wants to, buddy, they want to.
Oh, we know a guy.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we know a guy. Yeah, sometimes I wish we'd have tried to go in more theaters, but
Going to
taking your shirt off. But going what?
Going to theater alone, man, that it's pretty great. That's something you do a lot as a comic on the road. You can hit some, you go to some movie at noon.
Yeah.
And you're just by yourself in there.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever had someone come sit right next to you? I've been by myself or like maybe one other comic, and then 2 more people walk in, they sit in the seats in front of us.
Oh.
Drives me nuts.
And what do you do?
I'll move.
Yeah.
Because I'll sit there and just be angry during the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because why would you do that?
Oh, dude.
Why would you sit right, just go sit. It's empty. Just go sit
somewhere
else up.
But here's the thing, though. If you sit too far away from that person, you think they feel kind of left out or something?
I would go as far away from them. I'm one that doesn't want to really be near someone.
Well, of course, near someone in a dark theater that you don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you got to have space. I mean, I would sit, like when you go with a buddy, like we don't sit next to each other. You have that empty seat. And,
Thank you.
Yeah.
When we went to Kevin James' movie, you and I
Yes.
sat next to each other and we kept a seat
Yes,
between
we kept
us.
a seat between us.
Like civilized people.
Yeah. Yeah, we were normal.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed the movie more.
Oh, yeah. It was good, dude.
Yeah.
Like Beetlejuice. You ever been to you ever see that guy, Beetlejuice?
Mm-hmm. From Stern?
We called him up. We offered him money to come on this podcast one time.
And he said no.
This is what he said. This is the crazy part. He's like, where are you gonna leave the money at? And I couldn't
Yeah.
and he
And just from there, it was like,
oh, it's downhill.
yeah.
It was so hard. He's like, yeah, where are you gonna put the money at?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And I couldn't explain to him like at the bank or whatever.
Yeah. We're going to send you a check.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah, wire, anything.
You know, America's 250th birthday is coming up. Whew, that's going to be a big cake. And who's even going to blow out the candles, I wonder? Probably maybe Thomas Jefferson will come down from the clouds and huff and puff a few out. Maybe Betsy Ross or Frederick Douglass. I don't know, somebody from history, somebody that's regal and admired. He's going to come on down and just huff and puff them cake candles out. Happy 250th, America. And an iconic summer like this deserves an iconic drink. I'm talking about Mountain Dew. Yep, an American original. From their beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee, yeah, that's where they started, to the biggest 4th of July yet, the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. USA, baby. And you know, I get that taste of Mountain Dew in me and it just makes my ankles start talking to each other. God, I love it. Enjoy the refreshing kick of Mountain Dew, an American original. Tasting great since 1948. Yep. That's when it began. Look for American Dew limited time packaging or find it in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com. You know, in the past, I've been hesitant to invest. You know, if I got me a little bit of money, I like to keep it. I hide it. I hide it in the yard. That's who I am. You know, and a lot of times in the past, I didn't know enough about investing. I didn't feel like I could do it or how I could do it or what to do. And it felt like it was too much to learn. That's the truth. So many of us focus on where our money is today. Acorns is the financial wellness app that cares about where your money is going tomorrow. Acorns is a smart way to give your money a chance to grow. If I could go back in time, that's one thing I would do. I'd plant that money early. With Acorns, it's easy. You can sign up in minutes and you can start automatically investing your spare money. Even if all you got is spare change, that's it. Sign up now and join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $27 billion with Acorns. Plus, Acorns will boost your new account with a $20 bonus investment. Offer available at acorns.com/Theo. That's acorns.com/Theo to get your $20 bonus investment today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 2 compensation provided. Potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings. Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Theo. But yeah, I think it's different getting people to go to theaters. It's kind of a throwback.
Yeah, I think you're heading more towards that kind of stuff with experience. I mean, you're seeing people you're seeing a lot of things, Netflix House. You're seeing a lot of things where they want to experience. And
Netflix House, you're saying? What does that mean?
Yeah, Netflix is doing they're starting to build these Netflix houses.
Which are like movie theaters.
No, it's like they would have John Wick, and they would have like I went to one. Like, there you go. Like, so it's like all your favorite Netflix shows and you get to interact with it in some way.
Oh, but you can also watch the shows in the place?
No, I don't. You're not watching them. You're just like a Squid Game. They have like a Squid Game thing you can go through. Oh. And then, so you go in and you just spend the night or day and you just get to interact with your favorite show, Stranger Things. You get to go through a Stranger Things set or play a little game, or And that this kind of thing, I believe live experiences are going to go. That's where it's at. That's why I think stand-up comics are in a terrific spot, because you can't AI a live performance,
Right.
and you can do hologram and that kind of stuff, but
Well, yeah, we're the only place. I mean, what else even outside of stand-up comedy? Where else are people even outside of like pastors at churches? I'm trying to think, or reverends, or
that's true.
preachers, or
Yeah.
or rabbis, but who, like, outside of those people, you have musicians, but you kind of know what you're getting because it's like their songs.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of where else is there, like, well, I guess
But then
there's-
you don't know what's influenced with what. So like even if they're songs or if they're singing or whatever it is, I mean, I would think, some folk music like that, you're going to have stuff like that where you're like straight up, there's nothing added into it and there's nothing, or it's going to be a very big spectacle show. You're going to have to go either super big or you're going to have to be, I think, like stand-up where it's just you, me, we're talking to a crowd and there's nothing in the middle.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying is like there's not a place where you go to get a pure voice anymore. There's not that, what I'm saying? Like that's not refined or it's not overly produced.
It's the most authentic. That's why, I hope young entertainers, I hope stand-up comics that are getting into it, get into it and they get in there and create an act, and because you're going to be the only place, essentially where you could maybe be actually hearing a real person. Preacher is a good example too. Like it's where you're gonna, have straight on. Like I want to see the person. Because there's so much stuff people don't trust. So you're like, I just want to see the person. I want to see the person talking.
Yeah.
I want to.
Well, I want the truth. I want the